I mean, I would do things differently. But I had to go through it.
Right.
To, you know, and it's kind of funny because I would have to date you again to, like, show you what I would do differently. And that's...
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, yeah. So are you asking me out?
Yeah, would you go out with
I've always wanted to know this question. What would you warn my next boyfriend about me?
Really?
Yeah.
That when you get drunk, you can say some really mean things and be irrational. Sometimes you get like a little, like cutie, like baby kind of thing.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like that kind of stuff.
I don't recall that at all.
You do that sometimes. You're flaky.
I am flaky. That's true.
But why? I don't know. There's nothing that I would warn. Like, careful, man. Touch your butthole the wrong. I don't know. Like, what am I? I don't know. What would you warn my next girlfriend about?
Yes.
Me.
Okay.
No.
Cool. You're really cocky. You like to sound really smart. God, you're stubborn. You need a girlfriend that's gonna laugh at every joke that you make. Does that sound bitchy?
No, I thought you could have gone a lot worse than that.
Well, I could, but that's like old Andrew. Like, don't let him talk to his ex-girlfriend. Oh, that's me.
That's you. Like.
Okay, but like we're not romantic anymore.
No, and nor was I romantic with other ex-girlfriends that you were like.
Yes, you were.
No,
you were totally still in love with Laura for 2 years of our relationship.
Lizzie, and you got uncomfortable about Lizzie, not Nitzan.
Yeah, because you were like, "Hey, I've had sex in this room with Lizzie."
I didn't fucking say that.
You said something like that.
No, Zach said that, and I was really pissed at him for saying that.
Zach did say that, and I was mad at you that you would not tell.
Because it wasn't relevant.
I didn't even. Who is at fault for the relationship ending?
I think me.
Really?
Definitely.
Really?
Absolutely. 100% me.
Why?
Because I think I was the one that made the most mistakes. And and you always gave me another chance. And so sometimes I battle between whether or not that was the right decision for you to make or if that was a weak decision for you to make. I don't know. But I think it was all my fault. I think that you definitely deserved like a second chance after whatever that guy's name was. Because you had given me so many, so I just felt like I really wasn't fair. I don't feel like I was fair. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when it finally ended, it was because I kissed someone and immediately told you about it.
Who fucking cares?
Right. However, that was the last thing that happened. Why haven't you been in a relationship since we broke up?
I actually have an answer for this.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I just like I lose interest and then I break up with people, and it always is painful to do that, and it fucking sucks. I just hated picking up the stuff from your apartment. I hated like going through all the stuff that we had created with each other, like the paintings and stuff like that, and it was like ripping out my heart when I was like taking out your paintings. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that again. And so it's like before things get too serious, I usually stop. But it's always me. It just has been. It's always been me that breaks up. Would you would you ever would you ever think about getting back together? That's like a...
Would I ever think about getting back together? I don't know. That's a good question. I've never actually thought about that. Like, I don't know. Because we have changed a lot.
Right.
But, so I don't even know if we'd be extremely compatible as lovers.
I don't really think that question said, it was a blank question. It said I can ask you whatever I wanted to.
It said that.
What the fuck? What did you ask?
The last one.
Which was?
Why haven't you been in a relationship?
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good, wasn't
Nice
it?
question.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
I can't believe... So did you know mine was a blank
Yeah.
question? Wow. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
What would you say?
I don't know. I've thought about it. I thought about it, but I think it would be so strange. I think it would be so hard to like... I mean, maybe it'd be fun, but like it would be... I just think getting back in the sack together would be awful.
You mean like in bed?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
That is so
because we have,
rude.
at this point in time, we've had so many different like partners and things that we would have to talk about.
Okay, yes, I understand.
And then it would just be like, I don't think I want to do this
do this.
anymore.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so that's usually where I stop.
Why do you want to still be friends post-breakup?
Because I really miss you.